Hi, welcome back to Kyberm's Game Master Concepts. This is episode 6. Quick Tactical Initiative. I like to use playing cards. Why do I like to use playing cards? Because I can hand everybody a single card, and we're not rolling dice. That takes too much time. Then you go numerically high to low, with ace on top, or ace could be on bottom, Game Master decision. King, queen, jack, 10, and then down, right? Then you look at suits, clubs, hearts. No, sorry, clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades. Clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, because it's alphabetical. And the reason why you want to do that is because it just makes sense. If you draw a colored joker, advantage, and you go first, after the first round, you discard and draw a new card. That is your new initiative. If you draw a black joker, disadvantage, you go last, and you discard after the first round of combat and draw your new card. Your new card will put you where you need to be. That keeps it a little fresh. So, if going through before you start a round of combat, you can look at where you are and ask if anybody would like to exchange according to the initiative number on your sheet, right? So whoever has the highest initiative, in Pathfinder, you might be using your stealth bonus. In Pathfinder 2, for instance, because they changed up initiative. Or you might be using your crafting bonus because you were building some sort of alchemical Rambo arrow to blow stuff up. Okay, Pathfinder 2 initiative is confusing, but if your initiative is higher, then you can exchange with anybody to swap them. So that way you can place people where they need to be tactically in initiative order for the combat to work out with your minion group and your boss. That way, if you need people to wipe out those minions before that they have a chance to act, you can give initiative or take initiative so that way you can do that before a round of combat. And that's like your collaboration thing. You see it in like Lord of the Rings where those two dudes are like, oh, I got this many. And then the dwarf goes in, oh, I got that guy. All right. So it adds a little sort of banter effect because you quickly do it, and if you don't quickly do it, you could lose initiative. I recommend that. So if you're taking too long, GM says card down. That means you're going last. And however many people have their cards down, GM goes left to right. So if 3 players out of 5 have their cards up and 2 have them down, GM goes left to right. Whoop. And that enables combat to go quickly because you don't want to have useless turns. If you can initiate an effective, fun way of getting through the combat that's a bit of a slog, usually faster, or say somebody needs healing and you need to get that heal off before the minion turn or before the boss turn, you could effectively do that. Remember, clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, after the number. So that way, if you both have the same number, there is a second option or a secondary effect that tells you who would go first. And if you're holding up your card and everybody knows what it is, you're able to act in a timely manner. All right. The minion and the boss should also have cards because the GM needs to be able to function within that same initiative order. and it's cheaper than going out and buying special initiative trackers that aren't fluid. If you can't change things up on the fly according to suit your needs, then maybe the game is holding you back from doing what you need to be doing to keep the players engaged. Player engagement is highly important. You can avoid people looking at their phone if they're looking at other people and then they're like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could do this. All right. Okay, so I'm going here. I have this card. I know when I go. And they have to pay attention because if they don't pay attention, your card goes down and they go last. All right. Kyber 1 out.